Hello there, Facebook Nation. Welcome onto the campus of Diné College, Salem, Arizona. We are on the 4th floor, the Ned Hatofley Building Museum. Of course, Dr. Nonabah Sam is our curator. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So we're up and early. Nice. Well, folks, you know, the reason we're here is that we're wrapping up today with our Native American Week of Native American Heritage Month. And that the main day is on November 29th with our former president of the nation, Mr. Biden, had made it official that, you know, the Native American month of the 29th is recognized. So throughout the nation of Native American are celebrating. We are doing that here on the campus. We're mighty proud to see the outfits. So we're going to start on the far end and again, give us an introduction and tell us about your attire.
Yad Eshik Edosh Diné, Shay Kirsten Parrish Nisha, Tatna Sunny Nishlin, Kinchini Budget Chain, Nakadina, the Shay Daughter, the Chini Dashinale. I am a Diné College student here, and I am majoring in public health with my AA. And this is my outfit. I got it made during my graduation this past May at Mini Farms High School. Yeah, so.
Sit.
Oh, and this is my older sister. Everybody. At the end, Nishlin a Tatnasaki Nishle, Kitchi, Washes Chain, Naked that you take on my education that's Nella. Those Thiya Parrish Nishle. I am wearing a pink outfit today, made by my grandma, and I am studying here at Diné College.
Very good. That beautiful necklace you'd have. What's the difference between the two?
The set I am wearing today is called needlepoint. So it's very more of the old-fashioned. Yeah, and hers is more modern, as you can tell the difference.
Right, the two being sisters, and it's more of a family coming together to work and be a student here with Mr. Littlebin under Diné Studies. So it's great to have you on campus. One day, former Miss Navajo, because Crystal Littlebin was Miss Navajo as well. And Dr. Nonabah Sam, give us an introduction.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Dr. Nonabah Sam. I'm the museum curator here at the Ned Hatofley Museum, and I am also an adjunct faculty member in the School of Arts and Humanities.
Right, and sponsor.
So I am actually wearing my Pueblo attire today, having a background as Navajo and Pueblo. For the most part, I usually dress Navajo, but today decided to do something a little bit different. So I have my black and white wraps on. I have a cloth dress on top today. Usually we wear dresses underneath our black mantas, but today I decided to wear the cloth manta and just dress it up a little bit and, you know, make sure that we support our students, especially in events that we have here at the college. So like I mentioned the other day on the radio station, it's always such a pleasure to see our young women dressed up, and even our young men on campus too. So kudos to these young ladies for really putting themselves out there and looking just stunning in the beautiful outfits that they have on today. So it's always good to see our students representing. So, and today I'm representing Tisiki Pueblo, which is the other half of me.
Right, as we're winding down, or this month being Native American Heritage Month, let's talk with Kirsten, about what does it mean to you about how you represent the Napa woman?
As me, to represent as a Diné woman, I come from a very strong family with a lot of teachings. As she mentioned, my grandpa, Thomas Littlebin, he is the Diné study teacher here, and I've learned a lot throughout the years about myself and how I should represent as a woman and to dress up, and he taught me a lot of teachings about who I am and who I should be. So, yes.
Right, and be a little older is Thiya.
I just, all the teachings I've taught, I have 4 other sisters, so I am the oldest of 5. Mm-hmm. And we were all raised by our grandparents, Dorothy and Thomas Littlebin Jr. We were raised since babies. and they just taught us to be proud of yourself, take pride in like who you are as in being a Navajo.
Right.
So they're always like, you just dress up, just to show off, or not show off, but just to be proud of who you are, how you carry yourself as a young lady.
Thank you. And Dr. Sam, we talked earlier this week, the Navajo version about the bun. And if you can share that, there's a very meaningful side of it.
Yeah, there is, and I think that's one of the things I don't know if you want to chime in, Thea, but this is the traditional bun that we were talking about earlier this week, and for a lot of us, you can turn back really slow. Our hair represents rain, and the way that we hold ourselves together really does also play into how we fix our hair as well. And so the traditional bun with our hair being down, like I mentioned, represents rain. But when we tie it up, we are putting together and bundling that knowledge that we've learned over the years, and we carry that in our TA. So, to see our young ladies wearing their hair up like that is really, there's such a beauty in it within itself. And then, like I mentioned earlier, this week, you very rarely catch me with my hair down. And so, I usually have it up, and I usually will put it in a chopstick when I'm at home, wearing it in a bun like this. But today I did put my hair down so that, you could kind of see what we're talking about. And you can see how with the length of our hair, you see it looks like rainfall. It really does look like rainfall. And in the summer times, when you see the rain in the sky, it looks like hair falling. And it's also part of what the Nonabah is on the weaving loom as well.
Right, beautiful hair. Now, you talked about something that was very important about the reason why you're going to be wearing a bun from today forth.
I did. One of the goals that I had as a doctoral student early on was that when I became a doctor, that I would start wearing my hair up. And that's one of the things that I encourage these young ladies as you go through your education, as you continue to learn and you continue to obtain not just your goals and your achievements, but also to remember that when you wrap your hair, you're combining that. And that's what makes you who you are. That's what makes that representation of who we are as women, as Indigenous women all around the world. Some wear braids, some wear buns, some, whatever the significance is behind that. The important thing that we remember is that our hair represents the knowledge and who we are as women.
Thank you for elaborating that, and what interests me is the moccasin and the kensoff. You can explain the two?
You go ahead.
The difference is obviously the color, but from what I know about moccasins, our moccasins are made by our Nolly man, Thomas Littleman. And so the white is made out of deer and the deer hide, and the red is cow, I believe. But there's different ones. This is a lady one. This is called kensoff, and then there's another one a guy would wear. It's a long, I forgot what that was.
Legging?
Yes.
Yeah, we have them in our showcase over there.
Right. And your version, Dr. Sam?
Well, mine's are, the difference between them is the colors, obviously. The soles of our shoes are black, and then same thing, they're wrapped very highly. So, again, made out of doe and deer hide, as well as I can't remember what the sole was called, but pretty much made this almost the same, just representations are different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so how do you balance your lifestyle of the Pueblo side and the Navajo?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. I think for me, it really has been important for me to know and understand the balance that I have within my life, knowing and understanding that my Pueblo life is very different from my Navajo life. My Navajo life, I'm a little bit more open. I'm a little bit more, there's things that I can do more so on my Navajo side that I can't do on my Pueblo side. And so my Pueblo life is a little bit more structured traditionally, and a lot of things are kept private on that side. And so learning and understanding how to keep that balance, I've really kind of incorporated into the work that I do also. And it really kind of goes back to that idea of maintaining and keeping sacred.
Right. Well, Dr. Sam, thank you so much, because we're inside a sacred location of a lot of meaning being here. If you can just talk a little bit about behind the scene of the location of where you work as a curator of Diné College Museum.
Yeah, here on the 4th floor, we're right now, the three of us are inside of our permanent gallery space. And the permanent gallery space really speaks to the foundation of the college. And so that idea of our principles of really sets the foundation for the idea of what education is about. Understanding that it's thinking, planning, giving life to our dreams, and also finding reassurance in who we are, not just as Diné people, but overall, our campus is also open to other nationalities and other indigenous people out there, which, we're a very welcoming community when it comes to that. So in the gallery here, it really does set the tone for what we want to instill in our children when they come to school here. And again, it is the founding principles of what Navajo culture is all about. And so you'll see on both sides, one side has our male tools, and on the other side is our female tools. And so the way that our gallery is structured is it's structured like a hogan with the opening to the east. And so in that sense, again, it comes back to balancing who we are, from all walks of life, and how we carry that, and how we hope that our children will carry that into the future for us as well.
Very well elaborated. Thank you so much, Dr. Sam, and our two students here on the campus at Diné College. And what is it that you'd like to know for the younger generation and high school, elementary, that you've learned here, bringing them in maybe for the spring 2025?
For the students who are planning to come here to Diné College, I encourage you to learn your culture and just, yeah.
I am a sophomore here, but if you're planning to come here for our younger generations, I really encourage you to stay true to yourself and keep practicing Navajo words, no matter how little it is, because in the end, you'll know more than you did before it. But that's mine.
And Dr. Sam, wrapping up, what advice would you give to the younger generation of being here for more than 10 years?
Wow. Having been here for the time that I've been here, it's always a pleasure and an honor, like I said, to see our students dressed up. And so, it's not just about how we dress every day, but it's also about how we carry ourselves and how we intend to carry ourselves into the future. And so with that, I highly encourage our children to really think about coming to Diné College, especially if you're interested in language and culture. You cannot get this education anywhere else in the world. So coming back to what is specifically made for us, as well as other indigenous people who are interested in coming here, I highly suggest coming to a tribal college and university. And if you're here on Navajo, come to Diné College and join us.
Awesome, in your backyard. And folks, if you'd like to enroll for spring 2025, get on our website, www.dinecollege.edu. So on behalf of our main campus, Diné College, Saley, in honor of Native American Heritage Month, thank you so much for joining us. Thumbs up, everyone. Have a good day.